Hey guys, this is Eric from Media Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at Bring Art's Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm super excited for the line. And for those of you who follow me on a regular basis, you guys know that I collect 1/12 scale figures almost exclusively. I've always been a big fan of Final Fantasy, but Player's Kai figures are just too big for my taste. And hopefully this line means that they're opening the doors for 1/12 scale Final Fantasy characters. I really want to see Cloud, Sephiroth, Cecil, Kang, or just whatever, right? There's a lot of stuff they can do. They're sitting on a gold mine over here. I don't see any reason why they won't do it. But anyways, we're here to look at Sora. Here's the left of the box. Here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And let's not waste any more time and bust this thing open and see all we got. And here we have the figures still in the packaging, and he does come with a stand and fair amount of accessories, which is really nice. Hopefully they're not just testing the water and trying to impress us, and we can get as much accessories, if not more, for future releases. But anyways, let's check out the figure itself. And here we have the figure itself, and I'm super impressed. This figure is on the same level, if not better than SH Figuarts in terms of quality. It's got beautiful paintwork, amazing sculpt, and most importantly, the figure feels really durable. The joints are really tight, yet they're really smooth. I don't think I'm gonna break anything anytime soon. And let's take a closer look at the figure. I love the attention to detail, and my paintwork is really clean. I don't have any paint issues whatsoever. Like, it's really nice. And I heard a lot of bad things about Player's Kai, but over here, I like what I'm seeing. The line is fairly new, but they definitely brought their A game. And let's jump straight into the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and you can turn his head no problem. And the shoulder is on a standard ball joint, and you do have a hinge over here. And you have bicep swivel, bicep curl, and you do have the bolt wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, which is quite a lot. And you can bend backwards about this much. And you have some side-to-side movement. And the jacket is on a softer material, so is the diaper piece. So you can kick his leg up about this much. And you can bend about this much, and you do have some side-to-side pivot, move it like that, and he doesn't have a toe hinge. And yeah, I think that's it for the articulation, and let's get into the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default head sculpt, and it looks amazing. I'm not sure about you guys, but I think I like this head sculpt better than the Player's Kai version, because the Player's Kai version tend to be a little bit more stylized, but here we just have a good old Sora, and I love that. And next up, we get an interchangeable head with a more serious expression, and it looks pretty good as well. And for the interchangeable hands, we get a pair of display open hands, and they're fairly nicely painted and sculpted, but it could definitely be better though, because we do have some paint bleeding, and it looks like actual blood. And next up, we get a pair of trigger holding hands to hold the Keyblade gun, and we have the guns over here. They're very nicely painted and sculpted, and yeah, I mean, let's try these on. They look very good. And here I have him assembled with a Keyblade pistol, and it looks really good. And I just watched the E3 trailer again. It looks like Keyblade can be turned into a lot of stuff. So guys, get ready to buy more than 10 variants of Sora. Alright. And lastly, we get a pair of hands for him to hold the Keyblade, and it's very nicely painted and sculpted. I really like the chain, and let's try this on. And here I have him assembled with a Keyblade, and it looks amazing. And one thing to note is that he can hold his weapon very well, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, that's it for the accessories, and let's jump straight into the size comparison. And for the size comparison, let us start with the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. And I forgot how tall Sora is supposed to be. I believe he's around 5'5" or 5'7", I remember. But I think he's at a pretty good size. Like, I can't imagine them making him any smaller or bigger. And yeah, I think they look pretty good together. And next up, we have some SH Figuarts Naruto figures, and I think they look pretty good as well. And then we have some American IP SH Figuarts. And then we have some Mesco 112 and Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man. And then we have SH Figuarts Street Fighters figures. Some recent Kamen Rider SH Figuarts. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I do highly recommend the figure, and I'm really impressed. I think Square Enix really made sure that the first figure in the line doesn't suck. It's got beautiful paintwork, amazing sculpt, and the QC issue seems to be handled very well. I don't have any paint issues, no loose joints, but in terms of durability, I still think SH Figuarts might be a little bit better, but the quality on this figure is definitely impressive. And if this is what we can expect from Square Enix, I'm going all in. And like I mentioned earlier, I've always wanted 1/12 scale Final Fantasy figures. And hopefully this line can do well, and they can finally open the doors to that. And I really don't see any reason why they won't make a Cloud, Noctis, or even Warriors of Light. They're literally printing money. But anyways, do let me know in the comments on which characters you guys would like to see, and let's get some discussion going. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!